You know what's a name I haven't heard in a long time? VCI Entertainment. And apparently they're still around, distributed through MVD. And they have released a sequel that definitely did not need to be made, but it's here anyway, which is Dark Knight of the Scarecrow 2. Following the classic made-for-television Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, where a man is, chased, a man-child basically is chased into the cornfield where he takes refuge in a scarecrow and killed and comes back for revenge. Well, now we're in modern day times, and he's still around in spirit only. Of course, the actor that played him, I don't think he's even alive anymore. But he's back in spirit times. He's found a kid to kind of connect with, kind of do his bidding, and he's also kind of being led away by, or led astray, we should say, by an older woman who is his cousin. So it kind of connects. It has the same writer as the original movie, which is the guy who directed this. But other than that, it's indie to the bone, which is never a bad thing. But when you're trying to directly follow like a movie that some would consider a classic, it's a little bit hard pill for some to swallow. So this woman moves to town, and she's got this kid, and she's obviously there for some peculiar reason that we learn later on. And there's some shady police officers. There's people looking for her. And in the midst of all of this, we have a scarecrow who is killing people. And most of the kills, they're kind of off screen. I mean, it's dark. It's okay. It's Dark Knight of the Scarecrow for one. And I think 90% of this movie takes place during daytime. Yes, it wasn't in the budget for lights, but it's okay. I could look over that if the kills and stuff were good. But like, there's a lot of people impaled in this movie when they're killed. And I think the reason they're impaled with stuff is I think they had like some kind of little nifty CGI effect that they did the impaling with, which is why you see people get stabbed with a lot of stuff. So they kind of went to use that kill quite a bit. There's a hanging that's kind of cool. Everything else, not so much. But the movie, it's just kind of dull. It's not that long, but it feels like it is. I don't see a runtime. 85 minutes. 85 minutes. It feels like probably 2 hours. So. And it's just the acting's bad. The pacing is bad. And it's very, I don't want to say Bush League, because I've seen Bush League. This ain't Bush League, but it feels Bush League, especially when you compare it to the original Dark Knight of Scarecrows, like people that go and make, unsolicited sequels to Night of the Living Dead and all that. It's just, it doesn't really add up, even though these people technically have a connection to it. It just doesn't really do it justice, and that's why I give it a 1.5 out of 5. So we may have found our worst movie of the year already this year. This doesn't really have a single extra to be had, but there it is. Dark Knight of Scarecrow 2, VCI Entertainment. The Scarecrow is also noticeably thinner than he was in the old movie. Of course, I guess it's been, 30 years at this point. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's okay, I guess, if you just want to collect another Scarecrow movie, but it's not that good. And if you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Horror Hound Magazine said it was the perfect sequel to the made-for-TV cult classic, and I kindly disagree with that. So pick it up if you want to, but I don't think you're gonna like it.